Chapter 3, Category Setup. It's a couple weeks into the school year, and you realize that your AP Biology class needs to be set up in a different way from your general biology classes. Your AP students are required to do weekly lab work assignments, so you'd like to create a new assignment category called Lab Work. Additionally, homework assignments in all of your classes are usually worth 20 points, so you'd like to edit the default points possible setting on the homework category. Let's take a look at how to edit one of the predefined assignment categories first. Then we'll create a new category. As a teacher, you assign your students a variety of learning activities. One way that PowerTeacher Gradebook helps you manage your assignments is by grouping them into categories. The Categories pane appears in the lower left corner of the PowerTeacher Gradebook window and displays assignment categories for a selected class. As you learned in Chapter 1, PowerTeacher Gradebook includes 4 predefined category types: homework, project, quiz, and test. While it is possible that these 4 category types are exactly what you need, it's likely that you want to define your own categories and set some default values to use when you enter in assignments. You can use the category pane to create new categories, edit existing ones, and filter your assignments by category. Categories are not class-specific, which means you do not need to create the same categories for each class. Once you create them for one of your classes, they will appear in all of them. Let's look at how to edit one of the predefined categories first: homework. To view or modify a category, double-click the category name in the category pane. Double-click Homework. The Edit Assignment Category window appears, displaying the attributes for the homework category: name, abbreviation, and color. This window also displays the default values that apply to any assignment in this category: how many points each assignment is worth, the number of extra credit points associated with the assignment, what type of grade to use, and whether to include the assignment score in final grade calculations. You can make changes to any of these elements by selecting or entering a new value, or by typing a new name. Once you set the points possible, score type, and include in final grade settings, they will be applied as the defaults to any new assignments in this category. So before you set them, consider how you will score most of the assignments in this category. For example, the default points possible for the homework assignment category is 10 points. The majority of the homework assignments you will give to your AP Biology students will be worth 20 points. Change the value in the points possible field from 10 to 20. You can always change these values for individual assignments, but there's no sense burning more energy on keystrokes than you have to. Make your most common assignment value the default points possible value. You can add extra credit points for assignment categories in the Extra Points field. But you can also add extra credit points to assignments on an individual basis. You'll learn more about extra credit points a bit later, so for now, leave the extra points value set to 0. Now let's take a look at the different score types and what each score type implies. You can choose from 3 different score types. So for each assignment category, decide whether you want scores students earn on the assignment to be displayed as a points value, a percentage, or a letter grade. If an assignment is worth 50 points, for example, and you want to record in the gradebook how many points the student earned, then select Points. If an assignment is worth 50 points, and you want to record what percent students earn of the total points, then choose Percentage. Keep in mind, when you choose to enter and display percents instead of points, PowerTeacher is still using the points to calculate a final grade. For example, if you enter in 73% for an assignment worth 50 points, it is the same as saying the student was awarded 36.5 points. If an assignment is worth 50 points and you want to record what letter grade a student earned on the assignment, then choose Letter Grade. Remember that PowerTeacher will still calculate a final grade based on the number of points possible. So when you score an assignment as an A-, how many points is that worth? It's an important question that we'll ponder later in the training. The most important consideration right now is that if you normally use points on assignments in the homework category, this is the option you want to choose. The Include in Final Grade checkbox gives you some flexibility to create assignments that won't be included in the final grade. For example, if this category will be used to record that students have turned in permission slips for an upcoming field trip, or have turned in a draft for a writing task, you probably wouldn't want assignments in this category included in the final grade. If you do not want the assignments from this category to be included in the final grade by default, clear the Include in Final Grade box so it is blank. If most assignments in a category should be included in a final grade, leave the checkbox selected. Since you want homework assignments to be included in students' final grades, make sure Include in Final Grade is checked. Then, enter a description of the category so that students and parents understand what kind of assignments are included in this category, since they can view assignments in the student and parent portals. Keep in mind, administrators can also view your category descriptions in PowerSchool. To save the changes, click OK.